Guys, we're gonna go interview this person about prom. Come on. Hey, are you planning on going to prom?
No.
So you're not gonna ask anyone?
No.
Do you want to be on the Saber or not?
Yes, I am going to prom, and yes, I am asking someone.
Well, if you are looking forward to going to prom and you want your promposal featured on the Saber, listen up.
If you're asking someone in a funny or unique way to prom, you can either record it and send it to us,
or just ask us to record it for you.
Just email us at thesaberroar@franklinsabers.org by May 9th.
We're looking forward to seeing all your submissions. If you have any further questions, just message us.
Have a great rest of your day, Sabers, and enjoy this week's episode of the Saber Roar.
What's up, Franklin? It's Jack coming at you from the gymnasium for a special March Madness edition of the Saber Roar. As you know, March Madness is a week full of, well, madness, and we're going to break it down for you. From working through the brackets all the way to the championships, popping some shots in the cafeteria, and showing off their slam dunk and long distance shooting skills, FHF students have been pumped up for this fun and energetic week. But that's not all. Looped in with the many festivities leading up to our final event, students were able to win some raffle prizes along the way.
This year's March Madness was a huge event for Franklin High School. To get students super involved, the teachers were handing out March Madness raffle tickets to students that were showing Saber pride. All the students had to do was put their name on the tickets and enter to win cool prizes. Several large companies like Buffalo Wild Wings sponsored the event, which allowed us to have such great prizes. There were drawings at the beginning of every day, as well as at the pep rally.
Matt Jankowski. Danielle Hepp.
Students were able to pick up their prizes in the office after morning announcements. For all the students that didn't get chosen in the morning, all their tickets went into the March Madness drum, which was brought to the pep rally. At the pep rally, if your ticket was chosen, your name was written up on a board and you had to come down from the crowd to claim your prize. Congratulations if you were one of the winners this year.
At our pep rally, select few students showcase their basketball-specific talents for the whole school to see.
Part of the March Madness festivities includes half-court shot, three-point contest, and dunk contest. In order to get a chance to shoot a half-court shot, height does not matter.
Is he good? James must be this tall to ride this ride. Sorry, buddy.
The qualifiers played a game of lightning to determine the finalist. Nick and Cade got a single shot from half court. And for the first time in Franklin Madness history, Cade Hayter made the shot and won $200 cash.
All right, we're here with Cade. Cade, how are you? I'm good. All right, and how'd you prepare for this moment? Hooper.
In the three-point contest, the competitors shot 3 balls at 5 different spots behind the three-point line. It was a tough competition between Riley Clark and Peter Pitcher, but in the end, Riley pulled off the victory for the 3rd year in a row.
What did you do over the season to prepare for this moment?
Ever since I was little, I've always been a shooter. I just like to shoot threes, put up 100 shots a day, probably more than that. Yeah, just keep shooting. That's all it's to it. Just keep shooting.
All right, and did you have fun?
Yeah, I love what Mr. Gaines doing here. It's really fun. It's a great experience to close out high school being a senior this year.
The dunk contest featured Ron, Max, and Cody. Even though Max, a 2-time dunk champion, performed well, Ron appeared almost as if he was Superman becoming the new dunk champion.
What'd you think so far?
I thought it was a great atmosphere out there. I really had fun showing off my talents.
Did you practice a lot over the season?
Oh yeah, with last year's club basketball, I had a lot of repetition and jumping and hitting the weight room a little bit.
You know, I think I should have done the dunk contest. I think I would have made it pretty far. Let's just move on to the bracket games.
The March Madness tournament is an ongoing tradition that allows for teams of students to be made, play in an intense tournament, and be labeled as the best group of students who get to play the teachers. Many teams arrive early in order to get warm-ups in and practice with their peers so they will be ready for the games they are about to play. Players are not the only people who arrive early. The games are held during goal block, which allows for students who are not playing to show up early and get a good seat so they can cheer on their friends and also participate in the raffle giveaways. The games are 8 minutes long, where the highest scoring team moves on to the next round. Bracket games lead up to the championship game that is held during the March Madness pep rally between the top 2 student teams, and the winner of that will play the teachers. The championship game is not the only way that teams can win. There are also sportsmanship awards and an award for the team with the best uniform. Overall, the tournament itself gives students a way to build their team working skills and create lasting memories throughout their time here at FHS.
You know, I think my team, March Madness, should have gone all the way. But congrats to the teams that were good enough to beat us. Throughout the bracket games, it was clear to see that some teams were better than others. Let's see what happens when a team of musical underdogs take on the March Madness Heat.
Guys, come on, we gotta get this rehearsal on the road. Dribbling, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go team! Basketball is my passion. I've been training for years for this. Basketball is my passion. I've been training for years for this.
Guys, you need to get ready for basketball rehearsal. This performance is coming up real soon and I don't want to psych you guys. Go! Okay guys, shooting, it's all in the mindset. You don't need those anymore, okay? Shooting, you just gotta go. Swish. Swish. Nice use of the backboard. And you weren't even close. God, it was the backboard. And just bring the whole team down. I don't know what we're gonna do here. I mean, it's just a mess. And, but, you need to aim for the circle of fifths. Aim for the circle of fifths. I know that our name is the Staccatos, and that usually means a short note of music, but we're not gonna have a short run today. We're gonna do really good. So get your costumes on, we're gonna beat this other ensemble.
You gotta really just focus, and you can do anything. Turn it off, turn it off.
Oof, better luck next year for the Staccatos. After a long and eventful week, we wrapped up the March Madness extravaganza with the championships held at the pep rally.
To kick off the March Madness pep rally, the final 2 boys and girls teams battled it out for the chance to play against the teachers. Through the hard-fought games, the crew dominated Ice in My Veins 9-4, winning the girls bracket, and your mom's favorite team beat out Vonderwell Elites 11-10 in an overtime nail-biter, winning the boys bracket and advancing on to the championship against the teachers. Moving on to the teacher games, the crew gained an easy lead on the female teachers and were able to carry that throughout the game, beating them 17-6.
Well, I feel that I should go to the gym more and get more in shape. And I also feel like maybe we should practice a little bit. And, you know, we just think come out on top this year.
Your mom's favorite team Partaking in a tough game against the male teachers, he eventually stuck it out in the end, gaining the win 21-24.
21-24 for a teacher against, best boys team game. I think we put on a pretty good show for everybody. So proud of the team, and I had a lot of fun out there.
Keeping the students entertained and on their feet with some friendly competition, this year's March Madness was one for the books.
Thank you to everybody that showed off their March Madness spirit, and congrats to everybody that was involved. As the friendly competition dies down, let's not forget the importance of sportsmanship. As Neil Patel says, winning provides happiness, losing provides wisdom. Work hard, play hard, Franklin. See you next week.